still in Florida.
What the friggin'
Well, hey guys, it's Eric.
Hi, I'm Robin.
Wander, boom.
Wandering.
Not
Not wandering.
Not so much
Well,
wandering.
we did wander a little bit.
We
but
can't
wandered
seem
away from the hurricane.
can't seem to get out of Florida. We are thought we'd just take a minute and do a little update. We had a different video scheduled for this morning, and we have some other news on that, so we'll probably bump that one. But basically, just thought we'd give you a little heads up of what's been going on. Again, first off, we were planning to be, we weren't even expecting to be working in Florida or staying in Florida all summer, but we stayed here all summer, did a bunch of work, and we were finally looking to get out of here on the day after Labor Day. And as we were getting ready to drive away, the bus broke down.
We're burning up.
It's hot.
But we're finally getting the hell out of Florida. Oh my God, it's September 6th. And we are finally leaving the day after Labor Day and are getting on the road to get out of Florida. It's just turned into a nightmare. We're stuck in the left lane going into the
Here
parking
we are
lot.
waiting for the engine to cool off a little bit again. Limping our vehicle up to a different diesel mechanic, and we're getting about 2 miles, maybe 3 miles before it shuts itself down. It stalls out again, stalling out on us, and we finally ended up getting it into a mechanic. So we dropped it off. They told us it'd be about a week and a half to actually get the work done. So we were hanging out waiting and just doing what we do. And
beating furiously.
Yes, Robin,
That's what I'm
doing.
I beat furiously.
She has become
now.
a beater.
That's what I do.
She's beating it. Beat it.
I'm beating it.
And so we were basically hanging out in the Venice, Florida area, where I'm sure many of you have heard of lately, where my mom lives. And we were just basically waiting for the bus to be done. And we got word it should be done Tuesday or Wednesday the following week. They said it was likely to be done. We stopped in Monday. It was going to be done Tuesday. And that was essentially the day before the hurricane.
Yeehaw! Okay, so we're still in Florida.
What the friggin'
Yeah, so
Florida will not let us leave.
Florida has more to do with us, some more pain to cause us.
So yeah, we had the bus break down. Basically, the injectors needed to be replaced, so we finally got it into a place. And it was supposed to be done this morning, the day before the hurricane.
Yep.
And they called them this morning to see about it. Actually, by then it was already too late to go north anyway. We're south of Tampa, where the hurricane is going to be worst up to the north, so we wouldn't be able to leave to the north anyway.
And get out of the range of it in time because it gets completely backed up.
But
everyone's trying to leave.
Yeah, they screwed up putting one of the injectors in, or a part, one of the little part of the harness broke.
Anyway,
they got to redo it. They got to tear it all apart.
Do it again.
Put it back together.
We don't have to pay for that though.
Yes, so we are basically beelining it to.
We're vanless, busless until it gets fixed. It is in the flood zone where it is getting fixed, so we are nervous about that. The trailer is getting moved to high ground, thank God, because of Pat and Ron. And
a friend of theirs.
A friend of theirs has.
He's all the way up at like 14 feet.
Yeah, he'll be fine. And so all of that's good. We're just worried about the van. We're worried about Venice because it looks like it might hit directly into Venice, and that could be a very bad storm surge. And that's, Eric's mom's house is in the flood zone, is in the evacuation zone, and so we're just hoping for the best because that's all you can do in this space. We are
unfortunately,
lucky.
my mom and my brother stayed put. Dave, my brother, works at a hotel there in town, and they were able to reserve some rooms and get some safe space to ride out the storm. And with the way that the storm tracked, thankfully, it tracked further south, down again by Fort Myers. And I'm sorry for all the folks in Fort Myers and Naples and all that, but
it was lucky
for Venice. Although
There
was a lot of damage in her park. Thankfully, if you guys watched one of the previous videos, I redid her whole kitchen, did a bunch on the roof, did a whole bunch of work.
Oh my God.
So we were worried that whole place was going to get destroyed, but hopefully it made it through almost unscathed.
Very minor.
And units around hers have lost their roofs.
Oh,
there's 15 or 20 units in her park that are gone. I mean,
well,
they're just
Ruth's
destroyed.
house where we were staying, her carport ended up in the street.
Half
Luckily, her home was not damaged.
Yeah, half of her carport roof came off, there's a lot of damage. Venice got a ton of damage all around it and through the area, but thankfully my mom's place came out okay.
We really want to go back and help, but we don't have anywhere to stay now because there's actually other refugees that lost their mobile homes that are now staying in Ruth's house where
Right.
we were staying.
And we don't know what the condition of the bus is yet. We haven't heard yet
We
back.
have no idea what's going on with the van.
Yeah, we haven't heard
whether
yet
there
back
was
from the
damage
shop.
to their shop or anything. We have called them and have
So
had
we don't know
no
whether it
response.
flooded, whether the roof of the shop came up. It was in a bay in the shop. So we're hoping it's protected and it was fine, made it through all this okay, but we don't know yet. So at this point, we're just still completely up in the air.
So I'm just beating furiously to just not think
Keep
about
her mind on
not
it.
think about whether I have a house.
The other thing where we have been staying all summer is it's called Charlotte Harbor. It's right above Punta Gorda. If you've been watching all this coverage, where the Jim Cantori was or whatever, right there, it was basically about a mile from where we've been staying. The day after the hurricane, if you were watching, and he was standing by that big building under construction where those cranes went down, that's like a quarter mile or less from where we've been this whole time. And so we were really worried that Pat and her brother Ron, their house where we've been staying was going to be destroyed and completely wiped out. Thankfully, it made it through okay. The house actually survived again, but the surge was farther north or south enough that it did not flood them too badly. I mean, the yard got quite a bit of damage. The big oak trees that were in some of those previous shots around the tree, a lot of those leaves are torn off and gone, but the trees made it through okay. They were able to move our new trailer to higher ground to a neighbor's place, as well as them and the bus.
Yeah, that was so awesome.
And her bus that we've been working on, they were able to get it right out of that low zone. Our trailer made it through okay, fine as far as we know so far. But right now we don't know about the bus. So
I have a feeling it's okay.
Yeah, hopefully it just was in the shop and everything came out fine, and we're hopefully going to hear from them on Monday. Right. Well, so that's the situation. We are safe and sound. My mom and brother are good, safe and sound.
Everyone we know is safe and sound.
Yeah, everybody we know is healthy and in good shape. My mom actually has power and phone service already back at her trailer. And water. The water's working all right. So amazingly enough, again, they really, once again, Venice kind of dodged a bullet on this one, and so did we. But we
really dodged it because we were in Boca.
Yeah, and the place where the bus is right by Venice, but tiny bit north. So we're just hoping again it came out all right. So anyway, we'll be back with more standard videos coming up in the following weeks.
Hopefully not so hurricane related.
Yeah, not quite as much drama, but then that's what people like, is all the drama.
I like all the drama. We're so bad at the drama.
We usually just don't even show any of our drama.
Show the drama.
But
we don't have
this
much
one
drama.
we have not much choice in the matter.
We don't really have much drama.
Yes, this is kind of hard to get around this drama.
We're very, very boring people.
We really are pretty boring. Don't know why you people even watch us.
I have no idea. I don't really know. It's very perplexing.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and
we love you.
Well, yes, thanks for following, and
thanks for all the people who were inquired and sent us their best thoughts and prayers and all of that. Thank you so much. That was amazing.
Always feels good to know you're cared for out there.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, we'll be back with more later.
We'll see you guys later.